Tonight, as you snuggle into your soft bed, let your body begin to relax. Feel your eyelids grow heavy as we prepare for a very peaceful story. We will learn about a man named Elijah and a special, quiet whisper. Long ago, there lived a man named Elijah who loved God very much. He spent his days doing what was right and helping those in need. Elijah always spoke the truth and kept his heart open to God. But even a man as brave as Elijah could sometimes feel very tired. His heart felt heavy, and his body felt worn out from his long journey. Have you ever felt that way after a long, busy day of playing? Sometimes our feelings can feel big and overwhelming, just like Elijah's did. Elijah understood that deep weariness, so he looked for a place to rest. He traveled far away until he reached the base of a tall mountain. There, hidden among the craggy rocks, he found a small, cool cave. Inside the cave, the world felt still, dark, and very quiet. Elijah sat down on the stone floor and took a long, slow breath. He closed his eyes and whispered, "God, are you still near to me?" Sometimes, when we are worried or tired, we wonder that same thing. But God was already close to Elijah, waiting in the deep silence. Then suddenly, a powerful wind began to howl across the mountain peaks. It whooshed through the jagged rocks with a wild, rushing sound. The wind whipped through the trees, making them sway back and forth. The wind was incredibly strong, but God was not in that wind. Next, the ground beneath the mountain began to shake and rumble. The earth trembled, and the stones rattled inside the quiet cave. It was a frightening sound, but God was not in the shaking. Then, a bright fire appeared, burning with a fierce and hot glow. The flames danced against the cave walls, but God was not there. Elijah waited patiently, keeping his heart still and his mind focused. After the loud, crashing things had passed, a deep silence returned. It was a soft, peaceful silence that settled over the entire mountain. In that perfect stillness, a gentle, tiny whisper began to float. It was not a loud, scary noise, but a sound full of love. God spoke to Elijah in that quiet, tender whisper of grace. Elijah realized then that God had been near him all along. Sometimes, our own lives can feel very noisy and full of busyness. We have busy thoughts, big feelings, and many little worries. But God can still speak peace to our hearts in quiet ways. He does not always use loud thunder or bright, flashing lights. Sometimes he speaks through a calm feeling inside your chest. He speaks through a peaceful thought that tells you you are safe. He reminds you that you are deeply loved no matter what happens. When everything feels noisy, remember that God is still very near. So tonight, if your mind is busy, think of Elijah on the mountain. Remember the cave and the gentle, loving whisper that he heard. God is with you right now, even in the quiet of your room. Let us fold our hands and say a little bedtime prayer together. Dear God, thank you for being so close to me tonight. Please help calm my busy thoughts and quiet my active heart. Help me to rest in your peace as I drift off to sleep. Thank you for loving me and for staying near me always. I am grateful for this day and for your constant presence. Amen. And may your peace fill my dreams until the morning. Now, take another slow, deep breath and let your shoulders drop. Feel the quiet settle around you like a soft, warm blanket. Feel the peace filling your heart, making you feel very calm. You are safe here, tucked away in your cozy, comfortable bed. You are loved more than you can ever imagine by God. God is near, watching over you while you close your eyes. Let the silence be your friend as you drift into sleep. Good night, little one, and sleep soundly until the sun rises. Come back tomorrow for another story.